Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Detutu and this here is my baby Spikes. Today we are going to have a conversation about factors you should consider when searching for an apartment in Germany. The first one, when searching for a house in Germany, you have to put into consideration the location which the house is located. Because if you're a student, if your purpose for coming to Germany is predominantly to study, you want to look for a house that is within the proximity of your university. You don't want to live in a place that is way off. Personally, I think if it's anywhere more than 40 minutes, it just doesn't cut it. Except, for example, if you have a car. So the first thing you want to put into consideration is where the place is located. And when I talk about location, I don't only mean when it comes to your university. How far is the house itself from the nearest bus stop? How far is it to where you can buy household items, for example, places like Aldi, Netto, Lidl, Kaufland, and so much more. The list goes on and on. So location is something you want to consider because you do not want to be carrying bags. You don't want to be carrying shopping bags and walking and sweating before you get home. It's torture. Please don't do that to yourself. Do not do that to yourself. So yeah, that's one thing. Location, paramount. The second one is the size. For some, the size probably doesn't matter, but for some it does. For me, it does. I actually like space. I like a well-lit room with enough windows. Most house listings would have the size of the house. It might be difficult to visualize the size until when you see it by itself. So when you go for the house viewing, if it's not the size that you want, then you probably should not get it. Do not pick a house out of desperation. That would probably mean you only have the house to sleep. You cannot actually have your time in the house because it's not something you want. But you want somewhere where you are comfortable being, somewhere you can be and be happy being there. When you are choosing a house, put into consideration the size. If a cubicle is okay for you, by all means get it. But if you have certain reservations about a particular type of space, how certain places are designed and stuff, I think it's best for you to choose what you like. Do not, out of desperation, just choose a very small room because it's the one that's readily available right now. Choose something that you can stay in for the long term, possibly through the whole duration of your study, so you don't have to start hopping from one house to the other. It's stressful, trust me. The third one is the cost maintenance fees. Now this is probably one of the most interesting ones, I have to say, because in Germany you pay Kaltmiete and Warmmiete. The Kaltmiete is the one it's just like you renting the house by itself without any other charges, which is most of the time not possible. Okay, so most times you end up paying the Warmmiete. The Warmmiete consists of the rent of the apartment itself and also costs like heating, fees, light and water. This does not include Wi-Fi or it does not include TV license. So these are the questions you want to ask the person who is renting out the apartment to you, how the costs are divided. Some houses as well also rent out the furnishing in the house. So by the way, some houses come unfurnished, some come semi-furnished, some come furnished. For example, the unfurnished one is an empty box. It has nothing. It has no kitchen. It has no kitchen cabinet. It has no cooker, nothing. It only has the bathroom and the bathtub or the shower, okay? And the rooms are all empty. The semi-furnished one would probably come with a fitted kitchen and maybe a table and a chair, a bed, and that's it. You have to fix other things that you would want in your room by yourself. The furnished one would come with everything: the bed, the mattress, the table, the chair. Some would even come with dishes that you can use. It's really beautiful. Like, so some of them would also come with wardrobe, TV. Yeah, so just weigh your options. Sometimes they are more expensive, sometimes they are not. You might be lucky, so just weigh your options. If you are living in an apartment that is single by itself, like you do not share any common areas with anyone else, like you have your own apartment, you are required to pay a TV license. It's currently €17.50 per month. So however, if you're living in an apartment with someone else, for example, you have a flatmate, then you can split these bills into 2 or 3 as the case may be, and it's cheaper. Wi-Fi also usually does not come with rented spaces. Sometimes you might be lucky to get a rented space that has Wi-Fi, but usually you don't, so you might have to register for a Wi-Fi connection by yourself. So those are the things you have to consider. So within the range of most rents, like including all the convenience and everything you have to pay, ranges from 300 and above. Pretty much that should be your budget. Just saying, so you know. One other thing you want to have a look at is the type of bathroom. The bathroom. Now, I did not know that. I'm just telling you guys so you know, and you learn from my own mistake. I wouldn't really call it a mistake because I made it work for me. I do not like bathtubs. Okay, which is weird. I don't know. I just do not like it. I just don't. Anyway, so if you are like me and you do not like bathtubs, you should also look at, okay, if it has a bathtub, am I going to get another apartment that doesn't have a bathtub, that has a shower, you know? Also, you want to weigh your options. If it has a bathtub, but it's close to your university, and it's close to where you can go for shopping, it's close to the nearest bus stop compared to others that are available, you may as well just take it, which is what I did. I currently have a bathtub. I don't hate it. I don't like it. I just use it, you know. I don't have a choice anyway. But sometimes you have to compromise. That's just the whole essence of this rant. You should consider what the bathroom has. For example, some houses, some bathrooms would have a washing machine. If it doesn't, you want to ask how you would do your laundry, and if they say, oh, that they're not offering that, there are very cheap ways to get a washing machine. You could either get it on eBay Kleinanzeigen, which is German for eBay classifieds. People sell used things there. I'll probably do a video about how to use this platform. It has benefited me in a lot of ways, because I don't see any reason why I should buy everything new if I can get some things for cheaper and they perform the same function. I mean, it's not rocket science. The amenities that are available, so you want to have very very important. If it doesn't have a washing machine, please try as much as possible to get one. It saves time. I will not deceive you, because you have so much going on when it comes to the academics. Like the courses you're taking, they have assignments, you have deadlines left, right, and center, and then you're spending 3-4 hours washing your clothes when you could just use a washing machine and do other stuff. I don't know why I'm talking about this washing machine. It was something I did not really consider at all until when I started to ask questions. So if you're a student, wherever you might be, or you want to study in a foreign country, you want to put these things into consideration as well when searching for a house. You can use different websites to search for a house in Germany. I'm going to link them down in the description box, so I don't have to keep on talking about them, because most of them are called names in German, and it's useless saying them if you cannot spell them. So I'm just going to leave them down in the description box for you to check it out. It's not sponsored. I've used them myself. The one that worked for me is eBay Classifieds. People post everything and anything on eBay Kleinanzeigen. So you want to check that out as well. It's probably going to be the first one I'm going to put, so you can check it out. The first apartment I had in Germany, I got it from Nigeria. What helped me was I read the information that was sent to me by the international office. They have like a starter pack kind of package where they send you admission letter, the next steps, and where you can get information about accommodation and stuff like that. So I read everything, and I sent an email to each and every one of the suggestions that was provided by the international office, and gratefully they responded to me. And within 2 weeks or so, after back and forth emails, sending my documents, my flight details and stuff like that, I was able to get an apartment. It had a balcony. It was spacious. I was sharing the kitchen with 8 other people, but I had my bathroom and my toilet to myself. The room wasn't really big, but it served its purpose. It was well lit. because I like well lit rooms. So it served its purpose for the time that I was using that particular apartment. And yeah, it's not impossible to find a house from your home country. It's not impossible. You just have to put in the work, send in emails, and I'll suggest you send those emails in German. Luckily for me, I sent my emails in English because I did not put in the effort to learn German from Nigeria. Yeah, so I sent the emails in English and it worked for me, thank God. If it's possible for you to send your email in German, please do. You have Google Translate to help you in that regard. Yeah, and or if you need help with composing an email in that way, I could also help you. Just send me an email, shayotek@gmail.com, as you already know, or send me a message on Instagram, Detutu_s. I'm going to leave it up on the screen and also in the description box below. My announcement every single time. If you are a student in Germany or you have been able to transition from being a student to being an employee, do not forget to send me an email. We'd love to hear your story. We'd love to share your story. And yeah, this is the end of my video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you have any suggestions for the type of content that you'd like to see, let me know. You could drop it you could drop it in the comment section or send me a message as well. I really appreciate it. In my next video, take good care of yourselves. Bye.